Hey guys, Rosann here, and Steve, my cameraman and sexy boyfriend in the background. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I have something exciting to share with you. Well, we do, but it's my new toy. So this is going to be unboxed today. Woohoo! So a little bit of background on this before we open it up and take a look. When was it? In September? We went to Rainers in Ohio for a long range match. It was my first long range match and it was awesome. I was so nervous going to do it and I didn't do too bad.
You almost beat me.
Like almost, yeah. So it was really a cool experience, and I used Steve's rifle for it because I didn't have one for long. So a couple of weeks ago, I get this email from Steve that's like, "Hey babe, check out this rifle. It's super awesome, great price." He's given me all the lowdown on, why this is like the perfect rifle for me to buy. And the link is there. And anytime he gives me a link to something, 9 times out of 10, I end up purchasing it. So that's exactly what happened in this case. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this bad boy.
So just a little heads up, this is a Bergara Premier Series rifle. It is the HMR Pro series.
Comes with this instruction and safety manual for Bergara Premier and Custom Series rifles. Might be good to know. Accuracy, on target every time. That is our job. If you need a spotter, feel free to call us for backup. We'll get you dialed in. Once you've hit your target, your dream gun is home on the range. Please share it with us. We'll have to do that, won't we?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Little warranty registration. Oh, that's my
your
receipt. And a new decal for the Jeep, baby.
Nice.
Woohoo! We'll have to figure out where to put that in between my Let's Go Brandon stuff.
Right.
All right. So let me go ahead and lift this up.
So this rifle is chambered in 6.5mm Creedmoor, and it is their heavy barrel version. They make a standard HMR Pro in 6.5mm Creedmoor, but the barrel is not the heavy barrel version.
I love it. All right, we have. Oh wait, do we want to show this?
Yes, so this is, let me flatten it out a little bit. This is their accuracy guarantee. For this particular rifle, was built by Ron. The number that you see on there is the number that represents the historical average of our accuracy qualification on thousands of premier rifles across all models and calibers. This is why we are extremely confident that your rifle is also capable of producing sub-MOA results. So that number there is the average number that they just stated for a group size for their rifles in the Premier series. So hopefully we can get Rosann to shoot that same number or better.
Hopefully. All right.
There's the bolt. So these rifles have a side bolt release
I'm not sure. Like that.
You have to push that little button in to get the bolt in and out.
I'll get it.
So this particular rifle is just as it came out of the box, as you see. The Premier series is different from the Standard series in a few different aspects. And one is that the barrel and action are stainless with a Cerakote coating on them. It looks to be some type of gray color. It's really sharp, and the gray pattern that's in the black stock really matches it well. So it's a really attractive looking rifle overall.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, back to the differences. The Premier series has a TriggerTech trigger already installed. It has a fluted bolt where the Standard series does not. This also has a floating bolt head design, similar to I believe Savage uses that, and also Bighorn. On this particular model, the barrel is also threaded. I believe all their HMR Pros are threaded. Nicely done.
Oh boy.
For a suppressor.
Another purchase coming in the future, probably.
Possibly.
Have to go ahead and put this in.
Yeah, and it has comes with a 5-round
Where's it at?
polymer magazine. That's labeled Bergara, but it the other way. Okay.
Sorry, can't see what I'm doing without the ammo in it.
It is the AICS pattern magazine. That there's lots of options out there to buy more magazines with.
Love it. It's heavy. So for the ladies out there, you're going to need some upper body strength if you were to use this upright like this without a bipod. It is definitely heavy, but probably not as heavy as other options out there, I'm sure. And it doesn't have the scope on it yet, which is going to add to it.
Yeah, till we get a scope rail and rings and a scope, it'll add a pound or pound and a half yet, maybe 2 pounds. Just depends.
All right, so trigger. Nice. Feels good.
Okay, so we're going to do a quick trigger pull weight test. I have the Wheeler trigger pull scale. I've used it quite a bit. Let's cycle the action.
Let me hold this.
Yeah, hold it. So that was set right about 3.5 pounds. We'll do it another couple times.
This is new to me. So, babe, what's the purpose in doing testing the trigger pull?
Again, it's right about 3.5. Well, for hunting, most people don't like to have a real light trigger weight pull. But for target shooting, you want to have a lighter weight. Mainly so you when you're doing target shooting, right at about 3.5 pounds again. So as I mentioned, this is a Trigger Tech trigger, so it can be adjusted down to, I think this goes down to 1.5 pounds. So we'll adjust it down at some point to something that Rosann likes, and for match shooting. Back to the trigger pull weight. Typically hunting pull weights you want on the heavier side. Like this would be a perfect weight for hunting. For match shooting mainly, I'd turn it down to about 1.5 pounds, or even in some cases lighter than that. But the Trigger Techs, you can see a small little set screw in there that you can adjust the trigger pull weight, and you don't have to remove the action from the stock. It's really nice to be able to do that. So next up, we're going to do a weight test and see how much this rifle weighs. So I get my handy dandy kitchen scale. It's good up to 50 pounds, so it should be perfect for this.
Do we want to take the magazine out?
Nope, just leave it in there.
Okay.
Bergara advertises the heavy barrel version at 9.6 pounds, I believe, and the standard 6.5 millimeter Creedmoor at 9.5 pounds. So, all right, babe, go sit that on there. Yeah, slide back for this so that you get it to balance on there.
There we go.
Well, 10.2 ounces.
But it also has the bolt
10 pound 2.2 ounces. So let's see what it is with the mag out. £9 pound 13 ounces. £9 pound 13 ounces without the magazine in. So there you go. All right, just to give a quick back to front little description about the HMR series. I'm going to go over a couple of features that it has. Now this will be pretty much consistent between the standard HMR and the HMR Pro. So at the back you have an adjustable buttstock. You can take these spacers out. There's 2 screws that go through the butt pad. You can take those out for a shorter length of pull. You've got QD flush cups on both sides for a sling. You've got the standard sling mount on the bottom. The cheek piece, you can adjust the height of it by turning this knob, loosening up the lock.
Cool.
So depending on what height your scope is off of the action, you can adjust your cheek piece so it is comfortable to shoot at.
But you want to make sure your bolt is in first, right?
Right, because as soon as you start lifting up this cheek riser, you can't remove the bolt from the barrel, the action. So we'll put that back down again. And then we move forward and you have a nice near vertical pistol grip, a nice tactical bolt knob. It's oversized so you can get quick cycling of the action. And then it has a magazine release in the front of the trigger guard. Also one feature the Pro Series has that the Standard Series does not have is on top of the action, the base screws. This is a Remington 700 pattern rifle, so you can use any scope base from a Remington 700. Now the Remington 700 standard bolt is a number 6 by 48 thread pitch. The Pro Series upgrades that to a number 8 screw by 40 threads per inch, so all those are increased on size. Then as we move front, obviously it's got the AI pattern magazine well in the bottom metal. And then as you go front, again you have 2 sling studs on the bottom for a sling and a bipod if you want. and also QD flush cups on both sides for a sling. And then as we go front toward the muzzle, obviously it's threaded. That's consistent among both the HMR and the Pro series. This heavy barrel version I measured with a micrometer at the muzzle shoulder for where a brake would mount or a suppressor mount. It's measured at 0.843 inches. They advertise it at 0.84. The standard HMR in 6.5 Creedmoor is advertised to be 0.75 inches, I believe. I'd have to look at the specs, but I think it's about 1/10 of an inch smaller in diameter there. So that's one reason, if you plan to get a suppressor mount for the for this rifle, it's better to have a bigger shoulder there, and it really doesn't increase the overall weight of the rifle that much compared to the standard one anyway.
All right, that's it, guys. So I'm super excited about this. I can't wait to get it out and shoot it, but we're gonna do some extra videos here in the future, putting the mount, the base on.
The scope base,
the scope base and the scope, and taking it out to the range and running it through some test firing, and I don't know. We're gonna have some fun with it. What do you think, babe?
Absolutely, and we'll see. We'll do the recommended barrel break-in procedures for what Bergara recommends.
And Steve tells me that I might be able to kick his butt at Rayners at the next match. So
I've got to step my game up.
So we shall see. That in itself, when he sent his email and said, you should get this gun, he specifically said, you'll probably kick my butt with it. And I was like, cha-ching! So, I'm not competitive at all.
I'm kind of regretting sending that email now.
So anyway, super excited. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, leave us a comment, tell us what you think about this awesome rifle. And yeah, make sure you subscribe too. We'll see you guys next time, all right?
Thanks. Have a great day.
We'll see you guys. Bye.